So today, I hope you can see that, I am at the Houston Business Lounge, which is a co-working and collaborative space here. Hey, Jennifer, here in Houston. And what I like about this is that it is a woman-owned venue space. It's really nice. So we're going to take a tour of it, and we're going to have Monique, the owner, tell us a little bit more about the co-working space in just a second. So so Jennifer, whenever you come down to Houston, you gotta like check out this co-working space. So we're gonna look at this is the I don't know, the foyer, the lobby area. It's just really, really nice. I love the bright colors. It's very warm and welcoming, and it's bright. Nice couches. The first time I came in here, I was like, it's very clean. You know how you can go to some places and it's like cluttered. So we had to do a reschedule of our tweet out from last week because of the wonderful weather here in Texas. Someone said it's very millennial friendly. So we had to change our tweet up a little bit. We had to change the date. And so we're going to actually do a tour of the co-working space. And, you know, I posted already on social media on all of our platforms for the Houston African American bloggers. We don't have a Periscope for Houston African American bloggers, so I'm using my personal one. But go ahead and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, Facebook. And you can also find us on Pinterest and learn more about the Houston African American bloggers there. But today we're gonna go ahead and take a tour of this wonderful place. So I'm gonna start in this first space in the front. I believe this one is for
a small office.
It's a small office. So if you wanted just a quiet place to come and work away from home or something like that, you can definitely come in here. And if you look at the size of this is probably bigger than your dining room table, which most of us work at on most days. So we are getting ready for our tour. All right. I'm just gonna leave my stuff in this one so I don't have to carry it. All right. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
All right, so this is Monique, who is the founder of the Houston Business Lounge.
So come on back. Now, you know, with this being a co-working space, every square inch is Wi-Fi enabled. So you can literally sit anywhere, have a cup of coffee, get on the internet, socialize if you like. This is the Purple Hub. This is really just kind of a lounging and casual area.
So someone said I should post this on YouTube. So let's pray to the Periscope gods that they save my video so I can post on YouTube.
We're getting movie stars. Yeah. So come on into, we call this the launch conference room. It's where you can launch your business. We've had parties here, lots of business meetings. And the tables are set up so that you can actually slide them side by side and do training or put them together.
Oh, that is so cool.
So very adjustable.
So if you have a business and you are ready to launch, maybe you have some contract workers or collaborative partnerships, this is where you would want to come and meet. I love this place.
You can write on the mirror. You can write on the mirrors.
Oh, you can write on the mirrors.
Hold on. Yes, you can write on them.
I don't know if you can see it, but it says, yes, you can write on the mirrors. So for those of you who are like my nephews who like to write on stuff.
Nephew inspired.
Yes. And then we're back in the purple room.
We'll go on into the green room. I'll give you the details.
This is like the White House. You know how the White House has the different color rooms? Have y'all taken the tour? Yeah. Yeah, and it's like every room is a different color.
Should have turned on the bright light so you can see it better. It might be a little bit dark.
Ah, I think I can see it.
This is the green room. I've got lots of people love this room because it just feels comfortable,
welcoming.
Yeah,
It really
it feels
is.
like a home away from home, which is what I was looking for.
It's
So
modern, and it really is a great place to do business.
thank you. So this is used also for business meetings. I've got some parties set up in here. I've got a Christmas open house that's going to be in this room. I've had a conference. I've had LinkedIn workshops. So it's really flexible. And all the
People can
furniture
just
is
drop
adjustable.
in. Like how soon? Like how do you set it up so people can come in? Like
So you can see how nice it is. There's a TV here. There's little partitions. Someone was doing a LinkedIn workshop. Little couch. Oh, this is so cool. You know how they always say that sitting on one of these balls at a desk is supposed to be like, it's a health thing or something. You know how sitting in a chair all day is not good for your back? That's really cool. They have the little ball there, so you can do that, and it looks like little cabinets you may be able to use. And then I'm gonna try to show you, there's fans, because you know it's hot in Houston, so you need fans even though we have air. What do you mean? What do you mean by USB chargers? Like, do they have? Well, okay, I see here, Jennifer, that they do have like power strips. So, but I don't know if they have a USB charger, but I do see power strips, if you can see that. So, and then there's books here. This may be some of the authors that have had stuff here, like the little.
You were saying something about power.
Yeah, someone had a question on if you had a USB charger. So I was like, I see power strips.
I have power strips. I actually am acquiring power strips that have the USB chargers in them.
Okay.
So it's like a multi-power.
Well, she runs she's a college professor, the one who asked, but she also has Texas Social Media Summit, which is like a conference. So she's very digital like that.
So tell her, you say yes.
It is coming, Jennifer. It is coming.
I love all the quotes that you have around. So
Thank you.
like
I
people
love
to
that.
continue with their dreams.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Which you need to have around you just to keep you motivated.
Some more of our White House-esque tour.
We also have shower rooms for the ladies here, shower room for the men in the front. We've got a group that's got a group going on here. So.
The quote says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I love that there are positive and religious and spiritual quotes around.
So speaking of writing, this next week is going to be a writing wall. So rather than having a limited chalkboard, we're writers. I'm formally
Kind of
IT,
like
so I do lots
that
of
before I
approximates.
die type of thing, you know, where it has like before I die and anyone can come up to it and post.
So
Okay.
if you have a meetup and you have some stuff that you're planning out, you can write it on the wall, or I was here, or whatever you want to write.
So this is going to be a writing wall. And when did you open again?
Just a couple months ago.
So this is so in August. So you see that they're still incorporating so many different aspects that's going to help your business. So it's not like, oh, we're finished, this is it. Like they're adding to make sure that your business gets everything that it needs.
This is our break room. So we've got some folks set up for a meeting here, but I usually keep the fridge stocked with juices and usually keep snacks for you and coffee so you can treat yourself and your guests.
So this is nice. So this is where food goes. Now I've been to a couple of co-working spaces and they were more like sterile office types of places. Yes.
We have a massage therapist that's coming.
You hear that? Massage therapist. Now this is the room that I liked when I did the tour the first time. Just look how big it is and you know how it's laid out.
Yeah, this is 1,800 square feet. You can have an event with up to, let's say, about 100 people in this room.
Someone actually called me about a conference, and I did mention your place because she said she wanted 75, and I was trying to think where was a place that I knew could host 75 comfortably. So I'll definitely have her come back, contact her and have her, reach out because she wants to have something in April.
Okay.
I don't know. I've talked to a lot of people this week, so I'm trying to remember all the people. All the people. Yes.
So that area over there, they're setting up for training. Right now it's set up for 30 people, but can seat up to 50. I've got a big screen that's coming here for the lounging area. This is just kind of a sit and have wine or coffee with your
This is so
buddies.
like Silicon Valley-esque because you know how they have, like we saw the balls with the desk over there, and then they have the bean bags. And I read an article about this new desk where it's like you're laying back.
Yes.
But none of your stuff falls off or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, this is like the new way to work for those who are not aware.
I'm getting hydraulic benches, hydraulic seats, because these are going to be standing desks.
Yeah, that
So the idea
some schools
is,
have already gotten rid of the chairs because they
Yes.
found that that's better to stand while you're
Exactly.
working.
So it'll give you the option if you want to sit and work, you can. If you want to stand.
So see, this is all like therapeutic. It is health driven. It is the concept of what is actually best for you to be the most productive. And then how can you not be productive when it's like stimulating? Like it's
So I've got one more office.
okay.
I can't wait till our massage therapist.
And there are people having their little training there. Now, for those of you in Houston who may look up the place, yes, this used to be Lady of Essence Fitness, and it was a karate studio. Yeah, karate studio. So she has both places. So this is another office. This looks like the size of those ones, like in the strip malls. Like
So if you come in, and I could come in and just like get some work done.
Yes.
If I want it quiet.
So if
and
you
just
want it
sort of-
quiet, you can come in here, close the door, and get some work done. Moms with kids, because I was one for many years. I can bring junior here, junior exec,
Yeah.
and do your work here, and we've got some quiet.
So for all of you who love Shondaland and you know how she has a desk for her daughters, if you have your own kids, they can come and have their desk while you're working as well. Because she does. In her office, she has a desk for her daughters, and then she built an office next door for them too.
I had to train my son when he was younger. He's 23 now. We would go to Starbucks, and he would have his little table with his snacks and his work stuff, and then I'd be at the next table with the clients.
I do that with Panera Bread.
Yeah.
I teach
Yeah.
my children. I have 7, so my older daughter's like my secretary. So they actually do work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they could come and,
So that's what I had in mind when I had extra desk. Thank you.
Yeah. So you can create your own little mini whatever in the office spaces here. I know the video is getting a little fuzzy, I think because I'm walking. Hey Tina. I'm doing a scope right now. She's another blogger. So if you see people walking around, these are people, there's actually an event here. So, people are doing stuff and keeping busy and all of that. This reminds me of I love the IKEA type furniture, but that looks like it's better than the IKEA furniture. Because, the IKEA furniture will tear up in a second.
Well, I was fortunate enough to stumble onto some high-end furniture and negotiate some.
Oh, did we hear that? Negotiate. That's something a lot of people don't do is negotiate.
And just by being transparent, saying, look, I'm in startup mode. Here's what I'm doing. And they love the concept so much, they just started pulling it. Okay, you know what? We can actually get you this once we get a new inventory in for this price. And it works out.
So I'm going to show one more time Houston Business Lounge. You can call them at 713-998-6985. It is a great place because my sister is like, when I told her where it was, she was like, you can see it from the Beltway. So it's a green building. So literally, if you're on the Beltway coming south, like you're coming from I-10, you're going to look to your left and you're going to see a green building. If you're coming up north, like coming from Sugarland area 59, you're going to exit on Bel Air. But there's plenty of parking. If you can see, it's close to a lot of stuff. I think there's like a Whataburger, and yeah, it's like a Whataburger. It's like 500 banks around here. So if you need to stop for money before you get here, I'm telling you, your bank is probably in this area. But that is it for our tour, and this will be up on the Houston African American Bloggers YouTube channel. For those who have joined late, go ahead and share and tell everybody in Houston to check out the Houston Business Lounge.